Hey, so today I'm going to be talking about a philosophical problem that kind of freaks me out. Just a bit. Just a bit. So it goes like this. Based on our current understanding of cosmology, there's a solid chance that the universe is spatially infinite, which means it, literally goes on forever. Which means that there's an infinite amount of stars, there's an infinite amount of planets, and there's an infinite amount of intelligent civilizations, just like ours, that are inhabiting those planets. Because the universe is expanding, we'll only ever be able to interact with a finite portion of the universe. But the rest of the universe, it's still out there. All those other civilizations, they still exist. We just won't ever be able to come into contact with them. Quick disclaimer, I'm not a cosmologist, so that explanation I gave was probably completely wrong. And I also can't fully tell what the scientific consensus is in regards to whether the universe is spatially infinite or not. But it seems to be a fairly large proportion. So I'm going to say over 10% chance that the universe is spatially infinite. So why does this matter? Why am I talking to you about this? Obviously it's a cool cosmological thing, but why is it a philosophical problem? Well, let's say you want to make the world a better place. So you donate some money to the Against Malaria Foundation, and then they use that money to prevent a child from getting malaria. So in doing this, you've reduced the amount of suffering that child would have and possibly saved the child's life. Awesome! High five to you. You have made the world a better place. I want to send you hugs and kittens and love heart emoticons and all that stuff. Good job. But before you celebrate, if the universe is infinite and there's an infinite amount of people in the universe, that means that there's probably an infinite amount of people with diseases just as bad as malaria. So this means that the amount of people suffering has stayed the exact same before and after you made your donation. The total amount, if you had chosen not to donate, the total amount of people suffering, an infinite, would have stayed the same. And this is the same for any action you could do. There's already an infinite amount of happiness and an infinite amount of suffering in the universe. So no action you can do can change the total level of happiness and suffering, or any other thing that we value, like freedom, or consent, or autonomy, or beauty, or art, or anything like that. It's all gonna stay the exact same. Imagine with the malaria situation, if every time we tried to prevent a child from getting malaria, another child just automatically got malaria so that we couldn't affect the total level of children in the world with malaria. Suddenly, preventing any particular child from getting malaria doesn't really seem that important, because if we do that, then another child would just get it, and we can't affect the total level. And so this means that all actions have the same moral value, which is obviously not good. For many reasons. By now, hopefully you can tell why I was panicking about this whole thing. My favourite philosopher, Nick Bostrom, wrote a whole paper about this, which I'll link in the description. He goes into way more detail than I can in this video, so you should definitely read that. In that paper, he talks about some ways of getting around the problem, which don't really work for me. My answer to this problem used to be that if the universe is infinite, then I can only do a finite action. But if the universe is infinite, then there's a whole infinite amount of Nicks, just like me, who are copies of me, doing their Nick thing, going around, making YouTube videos. Sounds like a party. So by doing good in different situations, I'm causing other copies of me who behave the same as I do, by definition, because they're copies of me, to do good too, and all together we add up to an infinite amount of good. But then a friend pointed out that this doesn't work because subtracting an infinite from an infinite can still leave you an infinite. So for example, if you take the set of all real numbers and then subtract all the even real numbers, you're still left with an infinite set of all the odd numbers. So that doesn't work, which is annoying. The only other way I can think of getting out of this problem is by applying a kind of moral uncertainty, which I'll go into more detail about in another video. But basically the idea is, or applied to this situation, the idea would be, we can never know with 100% certainty that the universe is spatially infinite. So let's say we get to the point where we're 99% sure that the universe is infinite, but there's a 1% chance that it's finite. So in this situation, if when the universe is infinite, all actions have no moral value, but when the universe is finite, they do, then even if there's a 99% chance that the universe is infinite and only a 1% chance it's finite, we should still behave as if the universe is finite, because if the universe is infinite, then nothing matters. But if the universe is finite, then something does matter. It would be like if I gave you a button and there was a 99% chance that pressing it does nothing, but a 1% chance that pressing it gives you $1 trillion, then obviously you should still press the button, even if there's almost no chance, right? So that's the best I can come up with for this problem. If you have a better solution, please tell me in the comments, because I would really like to be able to sleep at night. Yeah, so that's it. Like I said, I'll make a future video about moral uncertainty, and there's so many things I want to make videos about. But yeah, so stay tuned, subscribe for that, I guess, if you want. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye. So if this is the case, and we've also agreed that the universe being infinite... Oh, it's my dog. Oh no, it's my cat. Disguised as a dog. Oh, don't move the camera. I know. I would also meow if I were you. He's so cute. Do you want to see my cat? You can do philosophy too, Tiger. Okay, so as I was saying, so if there's an... Oh, what was that up to? Okay, so if we get to a 99% chance that the universe is infinite and a 1% chance that the universe is finite, we should still behave as if the universe is infinite. Sorry, you're distracting me, Tiger. So we should still behave as if the universe is finite because... sorry, Tiger, I just can't concentrate with you. I'm sorry. No wonder why all the great philosophers didn't own cats. Okay, I'm back. So,